this is Ellipse and welcome to DownUnder Minecraft tutorial and Let's Play. This is episode 14, I believe. I'm going to show you some of the stuff I've been getting up to and talk about what I'm going to do next. As you can see here, we have our mob farm has dropped us a creeper, and if I right click that, pulls back pistons, drops him down, turn it off, and lever down here. Our lever opens a piston here, which uncovers our little skeleton friend. And as you can see, I've been collecting a whole bunch of music discs. And put that back up. These are the mob drops from our little farm. It's just a little farm, but just slowly gather us some of these materials. There's no spider sounds, and that's because I have put these lanterns all around the spawners, and I've done that in order to stop them always be spawning spiders. Eventually I'm going to wire them all up so I can just turn them all on and off by one switch. One switch, they'll all come on or all come off. Ooh. Now, when there are spiders, I have done a timer so I can push this lever. I do a countdown. There's some redstone happens, and it squishes the spiders for the length of time I need to just kill them with one hit. Let's show you what's happening behind here. Redstone goes and locks this hopper. So there's 14 cobblestone here. When this turns off, the cobblestone can come out of here into this one, which pushes the redstone over and causes the pistons to be extended. So I'm going to block this in soon. I just wanted to show you before I did. And this one over here, of course, is the toggle, the flip-flop toggle. Basically means you push a button, gets a signal through here, and it will turn this on or off and sends a signal to the pistons through. Now, I want to be able to access these, but I don't want them to be visible very often. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this up with some blocks. Now, this one's a stair stone bricks, and I have that in top of my ender chest so that they can still open. If you just have a solid flip brick, you can't. So, I need to think this through. I need to get some filling blocks first. Let's done a bit more organizing with my chests and a little bit more decorating. I really need to enclose this area, put a roof, put some walls, because every so often a mob will just randomly find its way in here, and if it's a creeper, that will be very bad news if a creeper just suddenly came in. So what I'm going to do is try and fill in as much as I can here, just so we don't have spaces where mobs are spawning. And if I need to come back, I can always just dig it out, knowing that the cobblestone is dig-outable. I think we should be fine like this. But we'll test it after we go. Alright, let's try. Oh, push. So on this one here we have picture frame, button, and bucket. And you can see the bucket when I push the button. Yep, so that still works fine. Oops. Don't want any gaps from creatures. Ah! That is not what I wanted. Bad bucket. Alright. There you go. And I'll do the same here some more time. Yes. So I have the enchanting and other kind of items here. Here I've got my potions and my music chest. I'm going to set up another potion station over here. My furnace array is working really well. These three are just straight normal furnaces, but these ones are on continuous loop. So I can just put in whatever I want up here. In this case, cobblestone. It drops down into here and fills this up. And here I put in my extra coal, and that goes straight into this slot here. And then as soon as something is smelted, it will just be taken by the item hopper, straight down into here, and we're making some smooth stone. Now the disadvantage of this system is that you don't get any experience from smelting, whereas if you smelt in here, when you take it out you get a little bit of experience. So I'm just taking them to here. Shift click. So I'm going to just make a little bit more space to put some more storage. And if we need more, I can always extend it that way. But I'm going to make a nice little arching thing on the roof once I get the right wood. So we have 4 different types of trees at the moment, but we need the acacia wood because it has a nice silvery grey bark, which I want to build with. I've been enchanting a lot of books, trying to get just the things I want. One of the things I want is silk touch, so I can put them on some shears and collect this cobweb. I'm also going to work on my my vault in here. I'm trying to think of a way to make it so that if you know the right way to get in, it's safe, otherwise spiders and death. So I've really been spending a lot of time in here. I've also looked at the time in the nether, and I've got 2 wither skeleton skulls. I'll talk more about them in another episode when I have more. But currently I've kind of got a nice little chest here I'm very happy with. I've been lighting up, I'll show you, I've been lighting up a lot of the caves around here. The more caves that are lit up and less dark little patches, the more effective my mob farm up here will be. So here's a little trick. You get some rails, put a minecart on it, and you put a leaf block. Now for this to work, you have to have in your video settings fast graphics. If you have fancy, you can see through it, but when you get in, you can't see anything. Whereas if I get out, change my options to fast, now to get in, you get an X-ray trick, which allows you to see blocks. Oh, I'm gonna get killed. See through blocks, and so it allows you to see all the dark bits you haven't found and lit up yet. Okay, you see they got, I don't know if I showed you this last time, I have a nice little carpet here of silk touch mushrooms, and you'll always hear clanking here due to this trapped skeleton archer. Let's go exploring. We'll just do a little bit of exploring together, and then we'll use that time, any remaining time to do that. Okay. Eat. Where do we find that dark caved area? Coal. It's clanking around here somewhere. Get some coal. The great thing about caving in abandoned mine shafts is that you get wood, which means that you can make torches anytime you want, which I don't actually need to right now because I have extra. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've done a lot of lighting up a lot of the areas around here, but let's have a look further. No, that was a loop. Not useful at all. Alright. So, in real life, in my life, it's just been Christmas 2014. We're in the new year, and I'm about to move. So I'm very excited about that, getting a new house. I love the new house, and hopefully it has a nice acoustic area, or a not acoustic area, so that I can record more easily than I can now. At the moment I have to wait for a quiet time. Ooh. Ooh. Well, a minecart. The chest might give us like some goodies. Oh, and there's another spider spawner. There is a lot in this particular. Oh, saddle, bread, and then all those goodies as well. There's a lot of poisonous spider spawners in this particular abandoned mine shaft, which is great. I mean, finding a spawner is always good. If you don't want it, you can always just get rid of it, but you can't just make them if you're in a place where you want them. Alright. Let's climb up here. Let's get rid of this water source. It's just annoying. Or I'm going to pop it off. Another spider spawner. Oh, this is crazy. Die. Oh. Another, oh my gosh. I knew there was a few here, I didn't know there was this many. Whoa, big spider. That was not what I was expecting to find there. And that's what I was expecting, smaller. Now, caving is a good source of experience. Down here, I was caving earlier today. I had maybe 10 levels, and just maybe an hour of caving, get yourself close to 30. Let's get rid of that water source. Let's see what we have down here. Oh, lots of badness. I'll come back around, loading up. Ooh. Alright, let's just make sure we get all these little pockets. And put you. Ooh, I love the sword. 2 hits kill almost all the mobs around. It's got sharpness 4. I need to get some unbreaking and some fortune would be really. Not fortune, looting. Fortune is for the picks. Fortune's for the brave also. Now, I've got lots of iron, but one of the things you get when you get those wither skull heads is a beacon, and you need lots of iron to properly have a beacon, so it's all being held in reserve for that. Ooh, big dark area. Eliminate it all to our benefit. Wow, okay. Enchanted bows, this one's got armor. Did I drop anything? No, no extra bows. Oops, click that up. Now you can click arrows that you fire, or that you've put in a dispenser that fires, but you can't click them from an infinity bow, or from skeletons. You just can't. I'm just trying to avoid dark patches. Another little chest. Unbreaking book, excellent. Those books are always helpful. Any good tool you want, and you don't want it to go away. Unbreaking enchantment on it will help. Whoa, that was unexpected. Okay. I am totally turned around and lost, but that's okay. We'll get there. If the worst comes to worst, whenever you're caving, get lost, just dig up. Pull up. Okay, now I can use this to make what I want. Some torches. Now my pick is so good that if I'm not careful, I'll just dig a hole rather than anything else. Okay. Oh. So we want to make sure there's no dark spots, because when the computer is calculating if it should spawn monsters in the place we want it to, which is our mob spawner, it does the whole area, and the less dark spots, the more that there isn't any other opportunities to spawn, the more likely you'll spawn where you want it to, rather than just anywhere. It also means, though, that when you do cave, whoops, the monsters you find are more concentrated, because just like they're spawning in your little area, they're also spawning in any other dark area they find. Oh, hello. Oh, he dropped an iron ingot. Very nice of him. Iron, iron, iron. Lots of iron. Now it's very easy to miss black holes when you're doing this. That's why those little X-ray machines are helpful. They just save you a lot of time. Some people will think it's a bit cheating, and that's fine. Don't have to use them. But I've been playing Minecraft so long that just anything that saves time is worth it for me, within the rules of the game. How are we doing? Okay, now with our mob systems, string is kind of worthless to me at the moment. I can get it so easily. It's not worth keeping if there's anything else to be had. Alright, there's dead end, excellent. Is that gold above me? Oh, let's get this first and then, yes! Gold! There is gold in these here hills. Gold rush time. One of the ideas I'm thinking of doing for this series is, since this is Down Under, an Australian kind of look-alike map, I was thinking of maybe doing some historical things. So Australia's well known for having spiders, and so I might play up the fact that we have so many spiders in these caves. Wow, this is just passing so many goodies, but I want to light it up. And also I could do a bit of a gold rush, ye olde kind of theme. Alright, let's... Bone is probably wasteful this time. Just one of them. Whoa. That got dark super quick. Okay. Oh, I know something's coming, but I want... So if I kind of dig myself in, keep a quarter of my eye out, I'll be able to see it. Oh, this just... land is riddled with these caves. So many everywhere. And another one of these, although maybe just one we've come up from a different angle. It's not going on the walls for some reason. Whoa. These guys are trapped. Yeah, that was the one we just saw before. Don't want to get them until I have my Silk Touch shears, as I said. And then I'll be able to gather that cobweb as a resource, rather than just destroying them and getting string. You can get string out of cobweb, but you can't use cobweb to get string. Wait. Get string out of cobweb, but you can't get cobweb out of string. Yeah, did I say that right? Oh, I've got loud neighbours, I don't know if you can hear that. Alright. Oh, that's probably enough caving. Well, it's been another episode. Enjoy the rest of your day. This is Down Under with Ellipse. I'll see you next time.